Hello, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful day with us at NovaWorks. I am your CEO, Slayer. We have our CFO, G-Stick. If he decides to talk.
Sorry.
Yep.
I'm here.
And then we have our COO, Accelerator, who he might not be speaking a lot of the stream.
G'day.
Yep, there he is. So, what you see on the pad is the Eclipse. Our pride and joy here at NovaWorks. It is its second flight, and it will be launching our Novalink Demo 2. So it's just it's like 4 dummy sats that are going to be going up into a 200 by 200 kilometer orbit. And it's also testing the capabilities. Oh yeah, one of the main people who helped develop these satellites and actually provided us with them is our mission controller, who we will allow to speak at this moment, who made the satellites.
Hello, I'm Landon. I'm very excited to see these demos fly on Eclipse today.
As are we. So, yeah, this is our first ever satellite launch, and this is going to be our first attempt to recover a booster. No clue if it's gonna work, no clue if it won't. But, we hope it will. And pretty much, a few days ago, when we said that, we're gonna be building a barge, well, that happened yesterday. And one of the main reasons why we could stream is because the barge didn't, really work too well. But we fixed it. The barge is working. It's out in the ocean. We're streaming, finally. And, yeah, we're going to be landing on a drone ship.
FTS switching to eternal power.
And there's our FTS switching to
FTS is
eternal power.
armed.
And it's armed. Okay. So, what FTS? Well, spin uncontrollably, which we've had that happen in simulations before. But, which we've fixed those problems with the real booster, and now it doesn't really do that, unless it does do that, which sucks. But, let's say it does spin during a real flight. Well, we just click a button or the automatic flight termination system activates, then it just explodes. The booster just literally pops. It kabooms. And plus there's a lot of propellant in it.
Up goes the
so
weasel.
Initial booster engine show gimbal testing underway.
Okay, got some good call-outs. Anyways, again, this is going to be an ASDS, Autonomous Spaceport Drone Ship, landing. This is Booster 3 that you see aboard this rocket. And this is going to be our first ever recovery.
Sorry to correct you, but this is Booster 4, or 1004, I think. I think that's the proper nomenclature.
I thought it was Booster 3 because...
Booster 3 flew in the last flight. Booster 1 was the static fire booster.
Well, Booster 1 was the static fire and the hop booster. Booster 2 flew in Flight 1, and Booster 3 is flying today.
We kind of rebranded Booster 2 to Booster 3. I'm being, this is genuinely, this is probably the funniest prank we ever pulled. We pulled a prank where we renamed Booster 2.
Check weather restraints, answer off mic.
But yeah, we pulled a prank where we just renamed Booster 2 to Booster 3 because at this point, why not? And we forgot to change it back.
Alright, so yeah, this is, I guess,
range. Thanks for the weather updates. Seeing no problems at the time, Nick.
Well, some good callouts. We're actually now T-minus...
Weather balloons are currently cleared from flight zone.
We are T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from the second launch from the Eclipse Flight 2. Or, not the second launch of the Eclipse Flight 2. The second launch of Eclipse. Anyways, yeah, so this is the second Novalink demo. Yeah.
All stations hold. This is LD for the final go, no go poll. All stations for the Novalink Demo 2 launch. Range is currently showing go. Engines are go. Recovery is go. Prop is go. And launch director is go. Let's light this candle.
Alright. We just got
Wonderful.
the confirmation. We just got the confirmation that we are go for the continuation of the launch. What we're about to say is, we're about to shut up at about T-40, maybe T-30 if we're lucky.
Our TAMs and no taps are clear for launch. Final engine chill, stage tube is on initial engine chill.
Sorry, we've been quite quiet. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes.
Like computer self-control over the vehicle.
At around T-40 to 30 seconds.
Hold.
Fiercely had a hold.
Copy prop. Launch director is hearing you loud and clear. Looks like we have some frost over on the fuel pipes. Just wait for it to push back into the tank farm.
So I have no
Seems like we're holding. If I heard there correctly, I think it's something to do with the propellant lines being frozen. Well, I don't think it's going to be too much of a big deal. We'll probably resume the count at the current time, I believe. But at the moment...
beware. If we hold too long...
Launch director to all stations break. We are clear to resume the count on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
As I was about to say, before the LD continued to count, thankfully, if we hold for too long, we're actually going to be out of our
final holding zone bypassed.
We would actually be out of our designated flight zone, which is about only an hour. Which it went expanded. And this is an MST, so if you're not MST, just try and convert it. Actually, never mind. I'm going to shut up now.
Abort saved. T-15. T-10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Lift off. Go Novalink. Go NovaWorks.
As you can see, we have liftoff of the Eclipse.
Eclipse clear the tower. Godspeed Eclipse. Godspeed NovaWorks.
There goes
pressure
Eclipse.
Nominal vehicle is pitchy downrange.
There goes Eclipse. Beautifully, wonderfully. We've reached 1 kilometer in height. And we have reached just over 100 meters per second.
Final second stage engine chill.
We have reached that final engine to stage 2 engine chill. But again, as I was saying, we cannot go too far out of our designated flying zone or our like flight window, because if we do, then we won't be able to go into the direct position, and plus government stuff.
Eclipse is supersonic.
Eclipse is supersonic. We're just about a minute into flight. We're about 5 seconds away from that window, actually. And all
max
of
Q.
Oh wow, we reached max Q. All right. This is the first time we've launched a payload aboard Eclipse. In reality, this is just a dummy payload with like fake batteries, fake solar panels, a lot of fake stuff, just to be able to test them in orbit and, well, test the Eclipse to make sure it's suitable for payload launches. Which, if all goes successfully, that means next flight we could have a legitimate payload flight. Which means we'll probably either be launching a real bunch of Novalink satellites, another one of our constellations that we've been working on, or a customer payload. Oh wow. Beautiful stage step.
Second stage ignition. In the first ever landing of the Eclipse booster. All stations are showing go. Let's land this booster.
Just fine. At the moment, if you do see any losses of signal, that's just cameras being finicky, signals being finicky, and considering we have no actual satellites in orbit yet.
Booster landing zone is clear.
Yeah. To give us a good connection. It's just, yeah. So, what is this going to look like?
There's
Second stage engine has shut down. We're going to begin the coast phase with that second stage. We will be streaming the entire flight, which means from coast to booster landing to payload deployment to deorbit burn. It will all be streamed. Which we're probably going to do no commentary throughout the second stage's flight upwards. But we're going to see that booster land any second now. But again, as I was about to get onto, what is that going to look like? Well, not yesterday, 2 days ago, we saw the booster come down and land next to a buoy, which the shots from that were exceptional. But today we're landing on an
Eclipse booster is now in atmospheric guidance.
There goes the grid fins. Massive pitch over there. We're gonna see those cameras getting blinded by air resistance and plasma in a second from the re-entry. This is booster 4 going in, and again, what will it look like? Well, we saw the exceptional photos and videos from the buoy that we saw, which literally fly downwards and land. It was awesome.
Hey Slayer, do you think we're going to be reusing this booster, or are we going to take this booster and display it at our headquarters?
Oh no, we're for sure reusing this. This is for sure going to be reused. But it's landing on a literal smallish big boat called the that's another one we're working on. This one's called Funny, I swear it worked last time, which is literally NovaWorks. All of the simulations work perfectly, and then we run it again and it just fails. Which we've actually never had an in-flight failure.
Sorry to interrupt you, or the simulation could be working completely fine, and then you could go to sleep, wake up, and then it'd be completely broken.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's stupid. Things just work like that sometimes, though. Anyways, we're seeing the booster coming very close down. As you can see, those are some clouds. Beautiful clouds, by the way. Today's weather's been beautiful. I don't think unfortunately, we're not gonna fly through any of those clouds, which would have been awesome. But again, right around now, we're gonna see the air resistance. And
entry burn start.
Oh, there's the entry burn. The second stage is still
Did you
coasting,
burn shut down?
and the booster has completed the entry burn. We're going to see the air resistance and the blindness. Hopefully, I'm not going insane, but we're most likely going to see that within the next few seconds. If we don't, then
We
whoop-de-doo,
do
I
have a
messed up.
drone down by the drone ship because we forgot to install drone ship cameras. Though I think we'll probably keep it that way because we don't want to. Oh, there's that drone now. We don't want to risk all the
I
old
actually
cameras.
I actually think we should install some drone ship cameras in the near future. Eventually with the 2 other barges we're working on, and of course this one, which of course is being used for the first ever drone ship landing.
Some lovely views here.
As you can see, we can see that booster. What you see, that very small object, is the booster's engines.
Landing burn shut up.
There's the landing burn. Come on. This will be insane if we get this on
Range
the
is down
first
to
try.
1.
Oh wow, we're down to the single engine. That single center engine that we were talking about.
Landing
First
deployment.
ever option. Oh my god. Oh!
Eclipse has landed.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap.
There's that drone moving around.
This is Launch Director to confirm that Eclipse has landed for the first ever time on a reusable drone ship. Congrats to all the teams here at NovaWorks and Novalink for this amazing booster landing, and we wish everybody luck for the future.
Recovery operators moving with second 2.2.
What you see there is something that is something I couldn't even see in my wildest dreams. A charred booster landed on a drone ship. Wow. Anyways, that's the end of the booster's flight, but not the end of the second stages. Fairing deployment happened somewhere along the way of its burn up. And as you can see, those are the payloads that we're going to be launching. They are the demo dummy Novalink sats. There's 4 of them there, and they're all 4 going to be released into LEO. And then the second stage is going to deorbit itself, which is crazy. And you're probably wondering, well, again, why do you deorbit the second stage? Well,
we don't want space debris.
Yeah, it's simple. Why would we want to leave something in space to cause Kessler syndrome?
We probably already. Sorry to interrupt you, but we in the near future we're probably gonna have enough up there to probably have to worry about stuff crashing into each other. We don't want more stuff to worry about crashing into each other. So yeah, so obviously we deorbit all we can. We deorbit everything we can. That is done.
Obviously flip around the second stage, burn the engine because the second stage has its own probe in it. We flip it around, burn it, and then it just explodes during reentry.
At least, I'm pretty sure it should. But we've had 2 cases where it somehow survived reentry and crashed into the water. So it'll if it does somehow survive, we have it targeted for a water landing. So in case any pieces survive, it's not going to hit anything pretty major. But I believe
what you see now is honestly one of the most beautiful things I've seen during a rocket launch. That is the arm of the Milky Way in front of the satellites. Which I'm pretty sure I just captured a photo of from down here. It is awesome. We've escaped the atmosphere purely. We're actually reaching the orbital burn in about 40 kilometers. So
I believe
it's been a pretty awesome flight.
I believe we will shut up now for the coast phase, but we'll be back for payload deployment.
Alright, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but we're back after the coast phase. We're currently 200 kilometers up. We should see that orbital insurgent burn any second now. Never mind, it's right now. So we're burning into an orbit of 200 kilometers by 200 kilometers. I'm pretty sure a inclination of 0 degrees. Yep, at an inclination of 0 degrees. Earlier, if you're just joining in, we just landed the booster on a drone ship for the first ever time. About to play it, oh yeah, because
Yeah, we are about to see payload deployment.
Oh, there's the first one. That's just the first satellite of our constellation. We should see a second one shoot off any. There it is. Come on. There's the third one. Now this one's gonna be the fourth and final Novalink satellite. And there it goes. That's the fourth and final one. We're gonna see the second stage flip around any second now and burn the orbit.
Say goodbye to those satellites for one final time. Or, well, they're probably gonna burn up in the atmosphere eventually. Because they don't really do anything but provide data from deployment and stuff. Oh, and there's that flip.
Yeah. Also, those are just dummy satellites, so they don't really do anything. Alright. There it is. That's the deorbit burn, flipping around there. As you can see, the Umbra vacuum is doing a lot of work with the vectoring. Holy crap, look at the red hot heating on the engine. I think the deorbit burn has just ended. If it has, that will mark an end of today's webcast. We landed a booster today. I mean, we couldn't have asked for more success from this launch than we have just gotten. This third flight should be in about 2 days, and that should carry real satellites. So I've been Slayer. We thank you all so much for watching.